Hi YouTube, this is Victoria. This is my first video in like forever. You probably never see my videos because I took them down, but I used to make hair tutorials. Um, but today I'm going to talk about my weight loss. I lost 35 pounds in, I'd say over a span of a year. Uh, don't quote me on that, but I do have pictures. And the pictures do have dates on them, and I'll put those up for you guys to see. But yeah, I lost 35 pounds, and I'm going to tell you what I did to get there, how I kept the weight off, and what I plan on doing now to continue my weight loss and my muscle gain. Well, as of right now, my fat loss and my muscle gain. But I just want to tell you, I've struggled all my life with being big. You know, I used to run track, and I was still big. I played sports my entire life. I was always active my entire life, yet I was always bigger than what I wanted to be. But I'd say just about maybe 2 years I've been able to keep this weight off. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm going to post those pictures up for you guys to see. But yeah, so how I lost my 35 pounds, I would say the biggest thing I've done was clean eating. And you probably heard that like a bazillion times before, but it's true. Clean eating is what's going to get you that body that you want to get. So I started at about 160 pounds in like 2003, summer of 2003. And then as of today, I'm 125 to 130, depending on the day, of course. Typically, I'm like between that range, though. And I got that way through clean eating, through elimination of food that I used to just crave all the time, that I no longer really crave as much. So I would say, like, it's hard to say exactly what I did because I did a number of things. I consumed little to no dairy, meaning little to no cheese, little to no yogurt, no milk. I don't drink milk anymore unless it's ice cream, but that's not drinking, it's eating it. I don't drink milk. Instead, I'll have almond milk, and I will have unsweetened almond milk with no sugar or the least amount of sugar possible. That's a big thing I did, eliminating dairy. And I still do eat cheese, but just not half as much as I used to. I also eliminated red meat. Well, not eliminated completely, but I no longer consume half as much as red meats as I used to eat. I'll eat chicken. And the thing I noticed about that is ever since I started eliminating meats, like red meats, I no longer really crave meat anymore. So it's like I'm not even like a meat eater. But I love meat. But at the same time, it's like I don't really eat meat. And I feel like those two things help me lose weight. In addition to that, I eat like a lot more vegetables. And that's like a must. And in the beginning, doing these things, it was a challenge for me because I wasn't used to this. Like, meat had to be on every single plate. I didn't care if I had a vegetable, but now it's like yesterday I went to a family barbecue. We had like 100 pounds of meat and leftover meat that just made me sick because it was just so much that I'm not even used to meat anymore. Now, don't get me wrong, I still eat meat. I eat chicken. I like steak, but it's just like over the years, I've just grown to not eat it as much. So recap, I eliminated dairy, little to no dairy, and little meat. I increased my vegetable intake. So just about with every meal, I'm eating a vegetable. I'll usually try to have a salad for lunch, and they say if you add dressing, that's like you might as well not even have a salad because like the dressing is just defeating the entire purpose. So when I do have a salad, I'll have like lemon juice. Like lemon juice, I'll mix it with sesame seed oil, and it'll usually have some fruit in it or like fry. I do have fried chicken tenders inside of my salads occasionally, not too often. Um, but yeah, I'll usually replace a meal with a salad, um, and not always, of course. But I mean, like my increase of vegetables is what really helped in my weight loss. Another thing I did was I eliminated most drinks that is not water and almond milk, meaning all juices. That's a lie. I did not eliminate it. I have little, like very, very little. It's like very rare that I drink juice. And when I do drink juice, I juice it myself with my juicer, or it'll be in like a cocktail that I had. So the only times I ever drink juice is when I juice it myself or in an alcoholic beverage. Other than that, I don't drink juice at all. Like I never crave juice. And I would say with eliminating juice, obviously I eliminated sugar, and of course not completely. I eliminated a lot of sugar, and I feel like sugar was definitely my enemy. I used to in the morning. I used to just have like 2 donuts in the morning. I would eat some bread, more bread, juice. Um, Sugar is just very little a part of my diet now. And I feel like if you eliminate sugar, you're bound to lose some type of weight. Just eliminate sugar alone, like sugar in bread. I switched from white bread to wheat bread. I do eat, I eat very little bread. And when I do eat bread, not always, but when I do eat bread, it's sprouted grain bread. So it's not like your typical like wheat enriched wheat bread that you always see in the stores. It's sprouted grain and it has raisins in it. Um, Another thing I did was I increased my water intake. I've been it's been a little hard for me to do that now just because the current job I'm working, it's hard to just stop and drink water um, all the time. But I increased my water intake. Um, but in combination with all of those things that I did, I exercise every day. Um, and I really mean every day. That's what I was doing when I was losing my 35 pounds. But now I've been able to just relax it with the exercising now, and I've been able to maintain my weight for I think it's been like a year and a half ish. I've been able to maintain my weight with exercising and the way I eat. But I feel like now I've gotten so comfortable with the way I'm eating now that I haven't really been losing any weight. So I do have plans on changing like what I'm eating. Like being more strict on what I eat. I want to say eliminating a lot more sugar. Like I don't eat that much sugar now, but I mean trying to. It's really complicated. picking up, just eating more vegetables, eating a lot more vegetables, eating them raw, um, like salads and stuff. Not broccoli. I'll cook my broccoli, but like I'm gonna do that. Increase my vegetable intake, my fruit intake. Well, my fruit intake, I do eat a ton of fruit. Um, but yeah, that'll be another video. What I plan to do in the future to lose more fat. But I'm gonna post some pictures, and then I'll also post links to my Instagram page. I also have my pictures on there. They have the dates on them, so you can see like the dates of when I lost weight. Because throughout the years of losing weight, I was tracking that with pictures, and I was like documenting it, so you can follow that. I'm pretty sure this is like really vague, but I'm like telling the truth. I'm like, I don't know. This is like really vague. I guess, when I was losing weight, I like to look at inspirational photos of people. And sometimes I found that it was a little less inspirational to me when I found that the person I was looking at was a different height and starting weight than me. So I guess I should have told you in the beginning. I'm like 5'3", and like I mentioned, I started at 160 pounds. So maybe that'll be a little bit more interesting to you if we're the same height. Not that we're going to look the same when we lose weight, but it just that people who are just the same way just motivated me more when I looked at their pictures. But I know, like I just said, I didn't cover that much. This might have been a little bit vague to you. But yeah, clean eating is what I did. Increased vegetable and fruit intake. Limited juice, dairy, sugar, definitely. Except the natural sugars like fruit. But limit the processed sugar. But yeah, you guys can, if you guys want to know more, leave a comment. And I will respond. Maybe I'll make another video if you want.